Meanwhile, the FBI says that there is no known credible threat against the RNC itself or anyone visiting Milwaukee this week. Yesterday, Arkansas Republican Senator Tom Cotton spoke with my colleague Margaret Brennan on CBS's Face the Nation to reaffirm the safety of the convention.
President Trump has said that it's going on as planned. I will be there next week. I look forward to speaking on behalf of President Trump. I encourage all the delegates and everyone else who's going to the convention to go there with confidence that it will be, frankly, maybe the safest place in America.
All right, so joining me now with more on the security from Milwaukee is CBS News correspondent Roxana Saberi. Obviously, Roxana, security is also always very important when it comes to these conventions, but now there's a heightened sensitivity. You heard Tom Cotton. I'm curious about just the mood there. You know, what is the atmosphere like right now?
Good morning, Anne-Marie. Well, over the past couple of days since Saturday's events, we've actually seen a lot of people going about their everyday business, taking walks, going out to eat, enjoying the nice weather. Of course, we have seen more signs of security as the RNC has approached. But these were plans, these were measures that were put in place, authorities said, before Saturday's assassination attempt. What you see behind me is a vehicle checkpoint, so cars coming through here have to get checked by the local authorities and other law enforcement authorities who are here. And pedestrians who want to go that way toward the RNC venues, the main RNC venues, have to have certain credentials. So far what we've seen is security stepping up, but according to authorities, it's all part of the plan before.
Some of those authorities, Secret Service, and they actually spoke to reporters about the safety plan. I want to play a little sound from that.
So as Mayor Johnson and Chief mentioned, this is a national special security event. That designation is the highest level of security designation that the federal government can determine. So we are confident in the security plans that are in place for this event, and we're ready to go. It's been an 18-month process. We've worked together over that 18 months to develop operational security plans for any and all aspects of security related to this event. We're not anticipating any changes to our operational security plans for this event.
All right, 18 months in the works. You talked about these sort of different zones. What more do we know about the security zones? Who can get in, who can get out, and I guess whether or not firearms are allowed?
Yeah, well, where we are now is the outer security zone where the Milwaukee Police Department oversees the security. And on the other side of these barricades is the inner security zone, which holds the main venues for the RNC and where you need credentials to get in. So inside there, firearms are not allowed. Outside here, though, in this outer perimeter area, soft perimeter area, they call it, which encompasses a lot of downtown, and where they plan to have a protest march later, and there are two areas where people can speak, demonstrators can speak. In this area, most firearms are allowed, and that's because, authorities say, a state law prohibits the city from banning firearms. The governor of Wisconsin, Tony Evers, has said, according to the Associated Press, he has asked authorities to reconsider that decision and to ban firearms from this area as well. Now, what's interesting, Anne-Marie, is that recently the city of Milwaukee passed an ordinance saying that there are all sorts of other items that are barred from this outer perimeter area. And let me just show you. There's a long list of several items that you cannot bring into this area, including glass bottles, light bulbs, tennis balls, and BB guns. But you can bring in most firearms. So, you know, there's quite...
yeah.
I don't know even how to describe it. You can bring in tennis balls. You cannot bring in tennis balls here, but you can bring in most firearms.
Yeah, that definitely leaves you scratching your head a little bit, Roxana. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, so we're going to have complete coverage of the Republican National Convention for you all week long. It kicks off tonight in Milwaukee. Special coverage, of course, begins on America Decides tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern.